Do 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 do. Miss Elliott's Science Lab.
Welcome, class. Welcome to my science lab. It's so cool to be here with you today. Today we're going to learn about conduction, convection, and radiation. What's that, you ask? Well, I'm going to tell you just what that is by going through them one by one today. First, we have to talk about lab safety. What is lab safety? We have to make sure that we have our hair up, goggles on, and closed-toed shoes. So, there's my hair bow. Gonna put my hair up so it doesn't get in the way. Gonna make sure I have my proper eye safety. Put my goggles on. Check. And I've got my closed-toed tennis shoes on. Wonderful. We're all ready to go now. So first, we're going to talk about conduction. Conduction is the transfer of energy through direct contact. So, if you'll come over here to the stove, you'll see I have a pot of boiling water. I have the metal spoon in the water, making direct contact with the heat and the pot. Through this direct contact, the heat is being transferred to the spoon, making the spoon hot to the touch. And this is what we call conduction. Also, when you shake somebody's hand, you're going through conduction. Because when you have that direct contact, you have the transfer of heat. I'm going to have my lovely assistant Gracie come help me today. Hi, Gracie, wave to the camera. So when we shake hands, we'll have that direct contact, and I'm transferring heat to her, and she's transferring heat to me. And Gracie will be back in a little. Thank you, Miss Gracie. Secondly, we're going to talk about convection. What is convection? Convection is the transfer of energy by the circulation or movement of a liquid or a gas. Well, if we come back to my boiling pot of water, the pot of water was cold to begin with. So what happens is the cold water sits on top and it gets heated up and it moves to the bottom, and then when it heats up it moves to the top, and it just keeps going. So we have our cool water that is less dense, so it moves to the bottom, heats up, and then moves to the top. And we have this continuous thing going. Well, think about a swimming pool. You can be on top and everything's good, but when you swim down to the deepest part of your swimming pool, it's cold, right? But the water on the top is warm. That's called convection. Thirdly, we're going to talk about radiation. And radiation is the transfer of energy through electromagnetic waves. And to demonstrate this for you today, I have a bag of popcorn. We're going to open up our popcorn today and stick it into the microwave. Press popcorn and start and wait and see what happens. The heat is being transferred through the electricity in the wire to the microwave. And the radiation is coming through the microwave to our popcorn, which is going to heat up our popcorn and make it pop, pop, pop. And then we'll have a tasty snack. So, now we have to wait. Sometimes the radiation takes a little bit longer than we like. Look as we wait. That's cool. What is that we hear? I hear popping. The radiation is working. popcorn is popping because of the electromagnetic waves are coming in and transferring that heat to the popcorn, and the kernels are heating up and busting open and popping. And in 20 some seconds, we'll have a tasty snack. Look! If we open up our popcorn, hear it sizzle. If we rip open this top part, look at all the heat coming out of that. There we go. We'll put our trash right there. Come look. All of the kernels in the popcorn have popped. That's from our electromagnetic radiation. Now we have a tasty snack to eat. Well, there's one other form of radiation that we've got to think about. The sun. So, I'm going to take off my goggles, and if you can follow me outside, we're going to demonstrate some radiation.
This is going to be awesome.
Well, the sun's not so bright today, but on a day where the sun is shining, we could be outside playing, and the sun will be shining and giving us radiation. So Gracie and I, my assistant, are going to go for a little run because we can get some radiation outside. Are you ready?
Yes.
Okay, let's go. Was out, I would be sweating because of all the radiation. Because if you think about it, in the summertime, when you're outside playing football and throwing frisbees, the sun is coming down on you, giving you that electromagnetic waves, the radiation, and you'll start sweating. And that's the complete thing of radiation. So, if you'll follow me back inside, we're going to do a recap. My assistant. So, what have we learned today? Well, we've learned about conduction, convection, and radiation. Now, what do all those things mean? Well, first, we learned about conduction. And remember, the conduction is the transfer of energy through direct contact. And we demonstrated that through a pot of boiling water with the spoon in direct contact. And if we touch the spoon, it's hot. Then secondly, we talked about convection. Convection is the transfer of energy by the circulation and movement of a liquid or a gas. So here we had our pot of boiling water, which is a liquid, and the cold water, which is less dense, floated to the bottom and is warmed up and then flowed to the top and then got cooled off and flowed to the bottom and then got warmed up and flowed to the top. That is convection, the circulation and the movement. Then lastly, we talked about radiation. Radiation, the transfer of energy through electromagnetic waves. And we saw this through our popcorn. We put our popcorn in the microwave. The electricity moved the heat to the microwave, and the microwave gave off electromagnetic waves and gave us a tasty snack. So today, we've learned a lot, and I'm so proud of you. But remember, conduction, convection, and radiation, and have a great day.